It turns out that the king asked his son not to write bad things about Camilla in exchange for any concessions on his part. For example, many speculated that it might be titles for Archie and Lily. Harry made no concessions. He writes in his book that he and Prince William begged his father not to marry Camilla, whom he and his brother called another woman, because they feared she would become their evil stepmother. Harry writes, "I remember wondering if she would be cruel to me if she was like all the wicked stepmothers in the fairy tales." Willie had long regarded the other woman with suspicion, which embarrassed and tormented him. When these suspicions were confirmed, he experienced agonizing remorse for not having done or said something earlier. Let's omit the fact that both Harry himself and Prince William had previously spoken quite flatteringly about Camilla on a number of occasions. There are other, much more curious details in this paragraph. For example, the references to evil stepmothers from fairy tales. Recall that at the time of Prince Charles and Camilla's wedding, Harry was 21 years old, and he was still operating on the concepts of fairy tales and evil stepmothers, which suggests, at the very least, that the young prince is infantile. Of course, a father's remarriage is a pretty stressful situation for children at any age, but it's not some unique phenomenon, as Harry is trying to make it sound. And his asking his father not to marry Camilla looks like banal childish selfishness at all. But what's funny is that Harry actually considers these thoughts of his to be some kind of revelation. As for Prince William, he's got it in for Harry. He calls him both a nemesis, and writes about how William's baldness was much greater than his, and that William's scowl was always the norm in dealing with him. And the moment when Prince William said he didn't understand why he and Meghan left Britain, Harry called it effective gaslighting. Gaslighting is manipulation, the purpose of which is to make a person doubt the adequate perception of reality, his feelings, emotions, memories. In fact, gaslighting is exactly what Meghan and Harry do, constantly deceiving, substituting concepts, trying to hit the most sensitive points. And Harry has to give such pathetic examples in his book. Usually autobiographies are written by people who've achieved something in life, and then they're interesting to read. As for Harry's book, it's not likely to be of serious interest to anyone except specialists.